How I got here to food styling was from the kitchen. I came out, I worked for a magazine. That was where I had to start to learn how to style for the magazine because we didn't have any budgets for a food stylist. So that's when I knew that this was what I wanted to do because every day is a different thing and every job allows me to do something different, meet different people and stuff like that. So that's how I got here. So yeah, 8 years of food styling. I've done 2 cook shows before Baba's Chubits and I was thinking, okay, this will be a new challenge because it's got more episodes and more things to do. So I took it up and I found that it was more work than meets the eye because we had to do it simultaneously, the print styling as well as the TV. So I got my teams of 2 guys at any one day to come and help out with the TV while I did the running around with the stills. So my contribution would be just, I don't know, to the food, the end shots, I guess. Season 2 and 3 is totally different because it's double whammy. And then the major thing was because I also had to come up with recipes for Chubits, and half of it, meaning 72 recipes, which is to think of recipes, to test it out, to make sure it works. That was one hurdle. To come here and then to do everything all in one shot was another pile of something. Okay, so it's basically more work but more fun because now I actually get a lot more understanding about spices and powders that I wouldn't usually use. So actually it's quite a good eye-opener. I don't mind the work actually. Okay, so first we had a meeting where we laid down all the different themes that we wanted to have for each episode. Then from there we could work our way towards the end recipes. For me, usually I have recipes in my head already and I can actually taste the end result before we even cook it. So that's where it all starts. And then I have to get my team in because there's too many. So I have 3 girls who actually have some experience with cooking as well. So I give them the themes and then they start helping me to think of a few things and then we test it. We tested it here for 2 weeks, came up with 72 recipes and yeah, so that's oh, 78, sorry, plus 6, okay. So yeah, that's how it got done. A lot of trial and error because some of the flours wouldn't work for certain recipes, so we had to adjust it a little bit. So yeah, but that's good for me because I learned like a lot of new things. Yeah, I think that surprised me most was the ragi, which is actually millet in English. It looked kind of not very nice, but after mixing it with certain stuff and doing like different culinary techniques on it, it actually turned out quite well. It tasted like waffles. It's nice. So I wouldn't mind trying more stuff with that thing. If you want to go into food, you really have to love food. Not just eating it, but wanting to know how it works, what makes it better, or what it complements, what things complements and stuff like that. So if you want to, let's say, go work in the kitchen, you better like it. Because otherwise it's just another job and it's quite... food styling, I would recommend. If you want to come in, you should already have a couple of years of experience in different areas of the kitchen. That will help you a lot more to see more like how you want to style things differently and stuff like that. If you don't have culinary experience, go and get some very basic ones, is good enough. Go work in a couple of places where you can draw like ideas, like Japanese or Chinese or anything. And then from there, you also have got to do a bit of artistic flair. So, well, if you think you don't really have it, no worries, just go flip through lots of magazines and get ideas from there. So from there, yeah, then you can start doing My advice is not to touch the food so much that it becomes gross. I mean, it looks nice, but after they've seen how you touch it, like for like 10 times, and then it comes out, oh nice, but then the process is like you don't really want to eat it anymore. So keep it simple. Try to glean from what ingredients you already have in the kitchen. Cut it a different way or get different colors or textures, put it together, and then put your nice cooked food on top, and then I think it will be perfect. Yeah. Okay, I'm only allowed 2 assistants per day. So I've got girls, Maria, come. And Yinling has just joined me recently. Both of them were previous ex-designers from a large agency. This is Maria. Okay. Yeah, and coming soon. And this is Yinling, who just joined me. So both of them are designers. Why I picked them, it took me a long time to get people to come into my team, to have a team actually, because I was searching for that something. They needed to, number one, they needed to have a good working relationship. Number two was they needed to have that flair, that eye for, the camera eye for styling, because it's not just you can't just do it like that. So I felt that along the lines when I worked with them on different projects that they had potential, so this is why we working. So there are others as well who are not here. Initially, we planned it for such where the schedule hits just nicely like a month before my wedding, where I could just sit back and, you know, pamper myself and do stuff like that. But no, my wedding's in 4 days. Yeah, it's on Saturday. It's out of town, and I've been running around between shoots, getting stuff done, getting myself scrubbed, I haven't got a manicure or pedicure yet because I have to cut. And my hair, just cut it. A lot of, it was really a tough struggle, but getting through. This is the last day of the stills. I think, what do you call that? It's just a matter of juggling time, I guess. And, but really loving to do this. I committed to it, and